If you'd like to ask me any question, no topic is off limits, then please join us Thursdays at 12:15 Central Standard Time for our Throwback Thursday show, where you can interact with me live. For more information, please visit our Daisy Girl Communications Facebook page or email me at daisygirlcommunications@gmail.com. When we lived in El Paso and we traveled into Juarez to go to the Mormon temple in Juarez, you had this beautiful temple with the temple grounds and what the United States would consider a ghetto around it. It was such a stark reality of this glorious multi-million-dollar building in the middle of grief-stricken poverty just across the United States border. It was disgusting. It really was. So the real question is, what can you, the listener, do about it? And number one, the biggest thing that I say, my answer is, when you give money, identify what the organization is doing with that money, because I'm not willing to give to a nonprofit organization unless their financials are transparent and I can see that I'm contributing to something that I have a passion about. I'm very upset. I'm in the place of the Mormon Church took a chunk of the money I donated in tithing. Where's my dividends? Because I obviously invested in the Mormon Church unknowingly. Where's my portion of the dividends?
Yeah.
And the answer is, they don't legally have to give those to me because of a nice little thing that says we get to use your money however the hell we want to at the bottom of that tithing receipt. So be informed before you give. You know, one of our favorite ways to be generous are things like supporting small businesses or being generous in our tips to the waiters or the waitresses. Or, you know, when we were foster parents, we were on the receiving end of those giving trees that they put up in Walmart and helping little kids' dreams come true. So pick your passion. What are you passionate about? And be generous on those types of things. The closer you are to the person or people that you are helping, the more love, there's a bigger connection, and you get more benefit of that generosity when you're giving as directly to the cause that you appreciate. And so do that. You know, I know that our neighbor in North Carolina put in her will that she wanted 100% of her assets to be like basically liquidated and divided into spay and neuter clinics for animals because the lady loved cats. She had like 30 of them or something. Her house was rancid to walk by, y'all. Love her. She has passed away. Rita, my heart, wherever you are in this universe at this time, I love you. And I love that you put your life's work into something you were passionate about when you were alive. I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, there's one talk that I heard in General Conference that I actually really enjoyed, at least the principle that I'm going to share here. And it was one of the apostles. I don't remember which one. Maybe I'll try and find it, but not really all that relevant.
Be careful. You'd have to go back and listen to it to pick out the manipulation pieces. But the principle that you enjoyed was...
The principal piece of it was the farther you get from where your donations go, the less personal it is. And I don't think that that applies more appropriately than if you're giving your donations to a tithing slip that goes to a central organization that goes to people you will never meet.
Right. Isn't that interesting? Like, you need to be closely related in order for it to have the most benefit or whatever. And it goes to the Mormon Church.
Right. Well, and this was all the manipulation part of it was this was all what you choose to donate above and beyond what you've already donated to the church. So they're still full of manipulation. But the idea that the closer you are to the people that you're donating to, the more it will mean and the more good it will do. So I'm not here to tell you how to donate your money because you guys can figure that out on your own. There are numerous ways to do it. I just want you to be informed about what's happening with your money. If after this you decide you still want to give to the church because of the good they do, good on you.
Right.
I'm not doing that. And it's because of the things that we've talked about. And we've only grazed over a lot of things. We could go way deeper. But I just want you to recognize what's going on so that you can make the choice about where you want to go.
Absolutely. The other thing you can do about this is recognize that unless you are a financial advisor or counselor or expert, you probably need some help. Go seek that help. A great start for us was the Dave Ramsey program. It's limited. It's a great stepping stool. It's a great start. Honestly, the church's financial piece, that's Dave Ramsey still. The church's, Mace, what was it called again? The
self-reliance.
Their financial self-reliance class has actually got some really good info in it. So if you are a member, it's a great place to start. But once you've got a certain amount saved up, you really need to go and see a financial planner. For those families out there where there's a stay-at-home mom in the home, maybe you guys need to talk about getting a retirement account set up in just the stay-at-home parent's name. So that way, if something goes wrong, that individual is protected and compensated. Also, my recommendation is male, female, parent, stay-at-home parent, whatever, get an education or some type of skill training in an area that you love so that way you can bring in an income.
Ultimately, we're looking for independence.
Right. We're looking for
independence.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. We are looking for independence rather than dependence or codependence. And remember, codependence is I feel so unstable, I'm trying to control everything around me, right, including the people around me. Keep in mind, the Mormon Church is codependent on its members, which is why they are using cult-like tactics.